All right, taking a look here at Bill BUEHNER. He's a 10.2 handicap index, striving to get somewhere a little bit lower than that this year, hopefully into the low 80s, breaking 80, somewhere in that 6-7 range. More than capable of doing that. He's actually playing better golf than he has probably in his career recently. Just still suffering from some issues with his ball striking. He's really improved his putting a lot. Driver, fairway woods are really good, but his iron play and some of his short game shots just leave something to be desired. So we took a good look here, did an assessment today, took a peek at his full swing, and saw some issues that we can definitely take a good look at. So the top one was one of his first swings. As you can see here, hit this one actually a little bit heavy. Not the worst move ever, but there are a lot of hands going on, some positions that just aren't quite where they want to be. As you can see, takeaways inside, but that's really actually not that bad, just not enough hinge there. We'll get to that. Causes the club to get a little bit upright in the beginnings of being across the line, just not quite flexible enough. So as a result, gets very steep on the transition here. As you can see, arms are extremely close to his body. Then it extends outward, which leads to a lot of hand action there through impact. So the misses are generally, if not heavy, very high, very spinny, and just kind of out of control. So spend some time going through his bag and kind of doing an analysis, and what we came up with here at the bottom is yielding a little bit more of an earlier hinge. As you can see here, here was kind of his other takeaways versus what this one kind of looks like. So a lot more of an aggressive hinge. Not necessarily focusing on rotation, but a lot more of a hinge. This was actually kind of a slow down drill that we did, and this was his new position at the top as a result as compared to here. So, just subtle positions, just subtle positions here. If you look at the top, goodness, that elbow in relation to his body, right about there, and then this elbow. Okay, so just a little bit lower in respect to where his body position is. So much improved there. Hands are a little deeper, getting a little bit more of an earlier hinge, and as a result, once we continue down here on the downswing, kind of delete both of these. There was his original downswing position from the top. And then here's his at the bottom here. So we'll look at the bottom one first. As we go through this, here we go. Come on, Bill. There it is. Much more shallow. Much more of an attack position. Look at the top. Not bad, but you can see it's still a lot closer to his right elbow. This one's underneath his right elbow. And in addition to that, starts having to cover it with his hands here. As you can see here, coming in a lot more open versus close, so coming through a lot more open. The release pattern, this one's already releasing a little early, starting to release now, so much improved position in regards to release. So overall, yeah, you can see right there, actually, that's a perfect way to show it right there. This one's more in line with his body. Other one's kind of out in front. So overall, a much more improved position there just by focusing on that backswing. So deeper hands, earlier hinge, and then from there we're going to start working on impact and getting those hands a little more out in front and getting an improved impact position.